Today on the Stay at Home Chef, I'm showing you how to make my pumpkin fry bread. We're going to start by making our dough here in the stand mixer. Start by pouring in half a cup of warmed milk, 2.5 tablespoons of sugar, and 1.5 teaspoons of instant dry yeast. You want the milk to be just warm to the touch. We're going to let the yeast activate and set that aside and let it get nice and foamy. And in another mixing bowl, we're going to combine our dried ingredients. We'll start with 2 cups of all-purpose flour, a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, a teaspoon of cinnamon, and a pinch of cloves, and then half a teaspoon of salt. Next, I have 4 tablespoons of cold butter that I've cut up into little pieces. Just get those in the bowl, and then I'm going to use a pastry cutter to cut this all together until the mixture resembles cornmeal. Now at this point, your yeast should be nice and foamy, so we're going to combine the two right here in the stand mixer. Get all the dry ingredients right in there, and then we're going to mix this on a low speed for about 30 to 60 seconds, just enough to combine it. Next, we'll add in 1 cup of pumpkin puree, and then you'll also need 1 egg. We'll let this knead together and slowly add in an additional 2 cups of flour. Once the dough has pulled away from the sides of the bowl, we'll go ahead and pull it off. Cover it with a towel and let it rise until it's double, which will take about 1 hour. Once the dough has risen, we'll transfer it to a floured countertop. Break off about walnut-sized pieces and then roll the balls out into flat, fairly thin pieces. Next, we're ready to fry our dough. You'll need a pot of hot oil on the stove, and you want to keep this between 350 and 375 degrees. Fry each piece of dough in the hot oil until both sides are golden brown. Once they're done, pull them out and transfer them to a paper towel covered rack or plate to drain. Serve these up hot with cinnamon cream cheese butter.